July 5th, like hopefully July 7th this weekend, is a day of Detroit City where people remember significant moments happen. 5 years ago today, in a game that had a massive rain delay, Sean-Claude Lawson got an equalizer to give Detroit City a chance at clinching the Great Lakes Division title in NPSL, which he did 2 days later at Ann Arbor. Today, Detroit City's women continued their unbeaten run, making it to the Central Conference Finals, taking on a Riverlight FC team, the second place team in the Heartland Division, a team with plenty of goal-scoring capabilities. City jump in early. Lily Bosley in the 5th minute, a goal that kind of caught Justin and I a little bit off guard at close. And then City kind of sat back, had some moments into there, but then really started to take over in the second half. Pinning the matchup in their side and forcing Riverlight to defend corners repeatedly. City took advantage of that. Lily Jekyll, a header, 2-0. And then shortly after that, Ella Kane to Emily Paget, 3-0. When you wanted to see how this team would react defending a team that was not afraid to have the ball and move the ball like Riverlight, I don't know how you feel, but I think this team responded in a way that makes us ready for Sunday.
I mean, this was a tough test, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about a team that has scored almost 50 goals this season, and they play physical, and we came out and matched that physicality and then some. But tonight was all about Lily. We got Lily Jaco, we've got Lily Bosley, and it was incredible to see that first strike in the 5th minute. I mean, it almost ripped the net off. So, I mean, it was a great night, great atmosphere. Sunday at 1. Please come out because this place is going to be rocking.
Mm-hmm.
And the food was incredible tonight. The atmosphere was incredible. I have to celebrate our win with another pocket dog. I always save a little extra.
That ain't the same cheddar kielbasa I had a piece off of from earlier, right?
It absolutely was.
Yeah. Well, which, by the way, Schroeder cheddar kielbasas, if you don't know, you know now.
10. Solid 10.
Also, things I want to know about: Kayla Addison did great doing the physical work up front. Movement continuously by the wings on there, and it's just a strong defensive effort. Detroit City is going to be taking on old foe that we haven't played in the W League in the last 2 years, but a team we know on the men's side also as well, Indy 11, the winners of the W League tournament 2022 and 2023, who took on unbeaten Minnesota Aurora in the first matchup this afternoon. A match that's 11 have the control in the first half, getting a header off of a corner early on. Aurora took over in the beginning part of the second half, equalized. However, Indy 11, whether it's the women or the men, seem to love a counterattack. Ruthless, make it 2-1. Aurora had a chance to equalize very late, like 88th, 89th minute with a penalty, stopped by Indy 11. So Indy 11 goes to the Central Conference Final to take on a Detroit City team, unbeaten, hosting, playing ball that we been waiting for the last 4 or 5 years. 3-0 the final again tonight over Riverlight, on to the Central Conference Finals. How do you want to close this?
Our ball striking skills were phenomenal tonight. You got to keep that up. You know, clearly Indy's going to bring some folks. Nice little cross-town, cross-Great Lakes rivalry here. So we're looking forward to it, but I'm really excited for Sunday.
Indy had one guy in the deep South supporter section that was trying to bring the noise. They're going to probably travel a bit more on Sunday, which is what we want to see. Local matchup, Central Conference title on the line. But this isn't just the only thing going on this weekend. Stay tuned, because tomorrow it's the men's turn to try to do what the women did tonight. Tampa Bay Rowdies, coming to town, 7 p.m. Eastern, debut of the Black Kits. So you ready?
We had great luck in Miami. Now we got to play Tampa Bay. It's going to be a much tougher matchup, but you know what? Good times are rolling here at Keyworth. Keep them coming.
Sunday, 1 p.m., Indy 11 taking on Detroit City at Keyworth for the Central Conference title. Winner gets to the Final Four of the USLW League tournament. Oh, we have just begun. Justin over here, Garret over there, Adam and Jackson behind the camera. Stay tuned. We're going to have an interview with Coach Dave Dwaihy, and we go onward. Our post-match coverage continues at Keyworth after Detroit City with a big win, 3-0 over Riverlight FC of the Heartland Division, to move on to the Central Conference Final, taking on an old foe in we know well in the men's side. We haven't played in the women in 2 years in Indy 11. Got Coach Dave Dwaihy. It's tradition at this point. Coach, Taylor, I think in the first half, you guys jumped out to an early lead. Great goal by Lily Bosley. But it seemed like you were comfortable to defend, knowing River Light like to move the ball, like to score a lot of goals, but sticking back, keeping the shape. How did you feel about that going into that matchup and how it favored you guys?
Yeah, we knew we had a really good scouting report on them, and we knew like top to bottom they had talent. Individually, they were very dynamic. I think they showed that tonight. There were a number of times where, just on the dribble, they create problems and they put you on your heels a little bit. I thought the first stretch of the game before we scored, we were really kind of on the back foot, and it was to be expected. We knew they were going to bring it, and it was so nice to get a goal, even if it was a little bit against the run of play. We took it, and an amazing finish from Lily Bosley, great ball from Kate Childers. So really nice to have a lead. And I think, psychologically, we couldn't help but maybe err a little bit on the side of caution for the rest of the half. I think we still had our moments and we took it to them, but we definitely maintained an extra defensive posture. And then what was so great was like when the second half started, we seemed to almost find a little bit more confidence. And the second goal obviously changed the vibe quite a bit. Third goal really put us in a great spot, but I thought it was just, it came at a good time because we were growing into the game. But if you look back when it was 1-0, they sure had a couple chances where Gabby had to come up big and our defense had to come up big. So people might look back on it and say it was a comfortable 3-0. It was anything but. And it was nice to have to get through a tough one in preparation for Sunday.
Reminded me a lot kind of a Sunday's match with Ann Arbor a bit too, forcing River Light to expert their energy and then sensing the blood in the water. I think what's impressive is that the side of these four sides that came in to this tournament yourselves, River Light, Aurora, Indy, you're the ones with best defensive record. So I think how was it an added caveat today to show that side in the team? I feel like we've often talked highly of the attacking talent, the attacking prowess, but showing off this defensive team, like, hey, we have the best defensive record in this tournament. How much is that you want to have, like, a sign of this team as well?
Yeah, I think that's been our calling card this year. Like, as talented as we are and as much as we've done some really good things offensively over the course of the season, I think our back line, our shape defensively has remained a real, it's been, it's been the hallmark of our success. And you got a goalie like Gabby Shriver, who's absolutely locked in all the time, makes huge saves for us when we need them the most. We have a very good thing going there, and so it's nice to go into games knowing, like, hey, maybe we only need one. Like, hopefully our back line can hold on. I'm sure we'll be tested in a very different way on Sunday, but hopefully a little bit of rest and recovery, and we can get back to doing that. It was really nice to keep a clean sheet tonight.
Indy 11 mentioned from earlier, a hard-fought battle with Minnesota Aurora to open things up this afternoon, 2-1 win for 11. You're playing an 11 team that's won the W League tournament 2 years in a row. Coming off that win against the Aurora side, who's never lost in the regular season game. How are you feeling going into that? And also, like, the last time we've seen 11 in the W League, we are a much different side than the team that, played Indy twice in 2022. So how much do you think is that going to be an added bonus for the players in the squad that were a part of that 22 team to now be here in the final against 11?
Yeah, great opportunity for them. A really neat, coming full circle, where we've gotten. And obviously they're still the class of the league and a very potent team and a team that has playoff experience. And, they've been here before and they've come out on top. So, right. I think the motto that I've stolen was a Rip Hamilton line back when the Pistons were so good. Like, if it ain't rough, it ain't right. And right. I think, let's play the best team. Let's play a top team that everybody knows is likely to go all the way, and let's see how we match up. And, time and time again this season, I think this group of women have shown that they rise to the occasion and they embrace the adversity. And so I'm excited to hopefully, cheer them on as they hopefully do it again on Sunday. And win or lose, it's a really neat opportunity to play the defending champion. How cool is that we get to take our best shot at them?
Absolutely. One thing I would say, for this point, to get ready for Sunday, a closing message that you want to have, whether it was to anyone that was checking the stream out or anyone that was here, especially like with holiday weekend, and a message for Sunday. I was saying a weekend and a Sunday that this, both today and the 7th, seem to always be a significant moment in city history of significant supporter moments for clinching titles. Sean's hat trick in Ann Arbor, for example, on Sunday. So, message you have for anyone going into all of that?
I just want to reiterate my thanks for the supporters. Tonight was really special and the atmosphere was incredible. It was a huge advantage to be here with our crowd. It always gives us a boost, but especially tonight, you could tell the women were real for it. And so I just want to, express my gratitude for our amazing supporters and everything they do to, as exciting as the season's been on the men's side, they've really latched on to the women's team as well in the midst of all that. And it's just so neat to be a part of a club where you've got that positive energy and that support. So thanks to everyone at home. Thanks to everybody who's been tuning in. And I promise we'll give them our best shot on Sunday and, hopefully make everyone proud.
So we're having fireworks starting to go off outside of this field because it's 4th of July weekend. But Dave Dwaihy and the ladies at Detroit City are bringing the fireworks on the field. They have been all year. They continue to do that tonight. Hopefully they do that Sunday at 1 p.m. Get the Keyworth if you can't on there. You've already listened to us and say what we should prefer. You should skip on there. Sorry. But yeah, Coach, it's always.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Dave Dwaihy, Detroit City, 3-0 on the finals.